Hi everybody, my name is Cat, and today I'm going to be telling you about the new Ungoro expansion to Hearthstone. So, Blizzard made a video with Ben Brode and someone else, I don't know, about the new expansion Ungoro, and they showed us some cards and showed us some things, and now we know about Ungoro and the stuff that's coming out. Now, Crip has already done his video on it, but my video will be like his, showing off the cards. But there's also another card that was accidentally accidentally released on a different website, and some other stuff included. So I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna go to the stuff that we knew before on February 27th that was released on that date. Today's February 28th. They've released more stuff, or not Blizzard, but So, let's start off with the first one is the new quest cards. How they work. Quest. They play like a secret. This is the this is the priest one. And, it's a quest. How it works is it's a 1 mana spell, and you play it, and what happens is, it comes up like a secret, but you can see it and your enemy can see it. And what you need to do is summon 7 Death Rattle minions, and after you do that, that's the quest for this one. After you do that, you get awarded with the card, which is Amura Wonder of Hope, which is a pretty massive card. Now, this is not a quest like, the daily quest where you get gold. And this is not a quest like... It's just not a normal quest. It's just in the game. Excuse me. Another thing about this is that it comes into your hand. No matter what, it will be in your hand during the mulligan stage. Only problem though is that it takes up a slot in your hand. It doesn't come in afterwards. But after you do that, your opponent can see this. It keeps telling you, every time you play one, it goes 1 out of 7, 2 out of 7, 3 out of 7, 4 out of 7, blah, blah, until it goes up into the, finished thing. And it's a pretty cool idea. I think it will be pretty good. The minion is really strong. It's better than Reno Jackson. 5 mana, 8/8, taunt, battery, set your hero's health to 40. That's Reno Jackson. It's just Reno Jackson with 10 extra health. It's brilliant. You get taunt as well. Big taunt minion. 5 mana, real cheap, big strong minion, 8/8. Pretty OP. Now, there is going to be more quest cards coming out, but this is the one that they revealed so far. There's also stuff that has been released by the game designers on Twitter and things like that. Here's one of them. Quest cards count as that. Quest cards do not count as that class legendary card, meaning 2 legends per class this expansion. So you can put 2 of these into your deck, which means you could get 2 of that card. And it's also a legendary card. It's our first legendary spell. But biggest downside is quests also cannot be generated from random effects, things like Babbling Book, Jewel Scarab, things like that. They can't be got from them. But they do count as spells. That's the biggest thing about them. I think that's cool. So on to the next one, which is a Volcano, a Shaman spell, 5 mana Shaman spell that deals 15 damage randomly split among all enemies overloaded 2. It's basically just 7 mana, except you get the 2 overloaded next turn. You pay for it next turn, because overloaded used to be they used to be cards that would kind of synergize with it, but that doesn't really happen anymore. So we just get, this. Oh, sorry about that if you saw that. Anyway, so it's pretty good board clear. The only problem is that it deals damage to your minions, and Shaman has enough board clears as it is, Malice Storm, Lightning Storm, Elemental Destruction. I think this is a good card and will be really handy if you had something like Malagos. But still, it's just an okay card. I think, it's good, but it's not, the best thing ever. Already done that. Pyros. Yeah. this is the new Mage card, new Mage Legendary, which is a 2-mana 2/2. Death Rattle, return this to your hand as a 6/6 that costs 6 mana. Next time, 6 mana, 6/6, Death Rattle, turn this to your hand as a 10/10 that costs 10/10. 10 mana 10/10! Nothing. It's just a normal 10 mana 10/10. I think this card is pretty cool. Because if you get in your opening hand or on turn 2, you have a guarantee that you will most likely, because remember you could silence and get rid of the Death Rattle, your opponent, or you could. You will, no matter what, get a 6 mana 6/6 and a 10 mana 10/10. So if you need a big minion like a 10 mana 10/10, don't worry, you will most likely have that later on in the game. Pyros, 6 mana 6/6, handy if you need a 6 mana or 5 mana card around them stats. Really, really handy. I'm sorry I couldn't get the transparent background like the other ones. I don't know why, there just wasn't one there. So I just had to stick with this. But anyway, so I think this is pretty cool. Also, did you know what's the tribe thing? Elemental. They're going back to the old cards like Ragnaros the Light Lord, Ragnaros, and other cards, Ice Rager, Magma Ragers, and they're changing that into Elemental. So now Elemental is the new tribe, which means we could get like an Elemental deck. So it's pretty good. I think it's good. Good way to guarantee 6 mana and 10/10 like late game and early game and all that. Pretty handy. Now here's the new keyword or effect. Adapt. 5 mana 5/4. This is the actual card. Forget about these for a second. Forget about all them for a second. All the other ones. Sorry, I thought you could see my mouse. Just see the Virgin Longneck in the corner. Only look at that right now. 5 mana 5/4. That's right, adapt. It's a beast as well. So adapt is a new thing where there's 10 possible cards and it shows 3 of them, and you get to pick which one, and it applies that effect to whatever card you have, like the minion or your minions or something else, your opponent's minions. I don't know if you want that, but maybe. And that's pretty cool. It's an okay size for the card. Beast, handy, because it's a Druid card, so Druid Beast and all that. And Adapt is a pretty cool idea. Now, the cards that are there, Cracking Shield, Divine Shield, Flaming Claws, +3 attack, Lightning Speed, Wind Fury, Liquid Membrane, can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, Massive Taunt, Living Spores, Emerald, Summon 2/1 plants, and there's the plants. Right there. Anyway, so yeah, pretty cool effects, but these are only 6 of them. There is 10 possibilities, and they've actually showed them. On Twitter, one of the game developers has said on Twitter, like the other quest card questions have said how they work. So here's the other ones: Volcanic Might, +1/+1. There's no pictures, alright? They only said it. So Volcanic Might, +1/+1. Rocky Carapace, +3 health. Shrouding Mist, stealth. Poison Spit, destroy any minion damaged by this minion. Nice one. Pretty good. I like this card a lot. I like the new Adapt feature. I like this. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good feature. I hope it's not only for this expansion, because kind of like the Grand Tournament where all the Inspire cards were only really like for that expansion. I didn't see any Inspire cards for Old Gods and Mean Streets of Gadgetzan. So maybe there is, but I don't know. But I hope Adapt will come as a different form in next expansion, because I think it's a pretty cool idea, and it's a pretty good way to build up your army or build up your minion. Pretty cool idea. I like it. Now here's what the packs will look like. The price obviously, and the card back if you pay for that. It's okay. Whatever, I just want to give it a quick look. Now, here's the board. I know the board doesn't really do much, but here it is, so Sorry, I'm trying to fix something there. Right, sorry. Anyway, so here's the new board. It's okay. It looks nice, It doesn't help your gameplay. Kind of like the type of green plant life that's kind of going on in your little, where your cards are held. I think that's pretty cool. Now, time for the card that was accidentally shown or revealed. I don't know if it's accidentally or not, but it was revealed via a Taiwanese website called Big Gentle Dinosaur. 4 mana 5/4, which is like the other one, except it has 4 mana, and it's Big Gentle Giant. I already said that. It's a beast. Battlecry, adapt your Murlocs. And it's a neutral card. So this is handy for Murlocs. If you have a whole board full of Murlocs, you throw a Big Gentle Giant and you got Flaming Claws and they're all ready to attack, you probably have lethal and you just go in and smash them. This card could actually work with the Paladin Murloc deck. And I think I know how. Get all your Murlocs that have died and get Emperor Thorazan to make the Anything is Awesome lower. Then when you have enough and you play Anything Awesome and you can play that card, make sure you get Flaming Claws or something handy and you could deal more damage and all, and it would just be so good. This is such a good card. Don't know how it's accidentally shown. Pretty good epic. Pretty good Murloc card. It's not really Murloc though. So I think that's pretty good and all that. Now, there isn't, let me see now. So now there's extra stuff here that I see that on this website, PC Games. That stuff that was also shown out. That's not about the quest, but just general stuff. So, 5 neutral legendaries on the way. Okay, then it's handy. Can't see anything else. I think that's only it. So, other than the Big Gentle Dinosaur that was, accidentally released. I don't know if it's accidentally, but whatever, it was released. So, we've done, I'm pretty sure we've done all of them. Sorry. There's me that burp. So, I think they're pretty good cards. And I hope this expansion will be good and not like a total flop. And just, make arena or make standard or make wild. I don't play much wild, so it wouldn't matter to me. But make standard or tavern brawl or whatever bad, and make it crap. I hope this expansion's good, and I think the adapt feature is a brilliant idea. It may be a bit overpowered, might need to be nerfed a bit. But yeah, also when you discover the adapt, it could put it on the minion. It doesn't give it to your hand. It puts on the minion or whatever it's targeting. So I think this is pretty good. I can't wait for this. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Probably the next video will either be the Tavern Brawl or they might have released more cards revealed. But I'm trying to remember now. Oh, yes, I didn't do the last Tavern Brawl because I had a dental appointment, so that's why I didn't upload. I didn't have the time. Sorry about that if you're wondering. I'm just going to change it now. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.